Okay, I was playing around with the results from yesterday's work per this timestamp. This is a morph between two different scales, and you can see the axis actually changes from real f underscore x to log underscore phi parentheses x plus 1, and you can see also the changing other axes. Take note of those if you please. And it's a crude version of what I'm trying to accomplish in depicting the differences between these axes. I'll do more later on. I just have to go. I just wanted to get this out because I thought it was so cool. On the one extreme, which it starts to depict, is this spiral or a spiral similar to this one. And on the other extreme is this, which is actually a much higher scale. So this spiral lives as a slice inside of this. This one has an error that I need to root out. You can see this plane, which may or may not exist in the actual perfected render. But hopefully you get the idea. And I'm going to show you also Animate 4, which does a better job of just showing the 2D of this instead of the 3D. But I need this axis to be here in the future because it shows you just how powerful our model is in depicting a great deal of detail. These are not your traditional XYZ axes. These are, in fact, axes as functions. So please do take note of that. So we've got our spiral again being a slice. This is a slice, this is a better version of it. This is a slice here of this. So I'm going to go through these one at a time and explain really quick. I'm going to start with, I started with our morph between the two axes. That's this one here that you can download to look. And I called this one, what should I call it? Well, what did I call it? I called it Demo 11. So I'm going to call that, I'm going to title this here Demo 11. I'll change that soon. And again, we're running that Demo 11, which is a morph between those axes. So I'm going to close that one out. I use Control-C to interrupt the keyboard. It's a messy way to do it, but it works. Now we're going to go through each of these. You can run this if you like. Keep note that what I provide is a truncated version of the primes, which works fine, but you can add more primes to add resolution to this. And that's what it spits out. From this we create, here's Demo 7, so let's run it. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Load it as Demo 7. Let's make a new folder so it's clean. Demo 7. We're going to load that in terminal. One moment. Here we are. Right click. Open in terminal. I've got my environment previously created, which contains, oh, maybe it doesn't. Is it because I'm already in the environment? Probably. Python demo 7.py. Yep. Alright, so we are again running Demo 7. which is this script right here. It takes quite a while to load, so please do be patient. It might be faster or slower on your machine. And we're hoping to achieve this result. I don't really need to show you that one because you can take my word for it that it spits this out. There will be an error that I will correct later on, or maybe I won't. The error again has to do with this plane. I'm quite sure it has to do with this plane, which probably doesn't need to be there. I'm gonna render instead. In the interest of time, take my word for it that that's what that renders. I'm gonna render instead animate 4. Doesn't matter what you name it. I probably should be more organized in my naming convention, but that's sort of what it was called when I created it. That's why I'm doing it that way. And we're going to render animate 4 right now. And the reason is because I don't have it yet as a screenshot. But it will essentially generate a 2-dimensional graph of this. And so this, mind you, even this is also a slice, if I understand it correctly at this time, of this greater script. So this script will spit out, well, let me show you what ChatGPT said, because it could explain it better than me. While it's rendering, I'm gonna show you this. And that's why I kind of created that that morph graph to show you. One second. Let you look at that while it's running. Okay. This is what I found. This is what ChatGPT says about the difference between the two scripts. So that's mislabeled as golden field. Okay, it rendered. Oh, well, one thing at a time. I'll finish what I was explaining. Golden field and symbolic class field. So one of them is a slice of the other. So one of them, this one, or more precisely, this one is a slice of this one. And when I created a 2D version of that one, which doesn't do it justice, mind you, because this is a slice of the greater script. So you can see we're packing quite a bit of information in there, and it's difficult to show it completely. That morph I did only shows you the difference in scale between here and here, but there is in fact a third difference in scale between our 2-dimensional rendition, which itself is a larger slice of, again, this one, or more precisely, this one. So we've got, this is more flat than this. Excuse me, this is more flat than this. Hello, come on. All right, more flat than this, which itself is more flat even than the full of it, which I'm not able to readily generate at this time. I got to come up with a way to show it all. But this itself is also a slice of the next. So, excuse me, I got people trying to get a hold of me. All right, so that was animate 4. which I'm going to screenshot really quick. Hello. No rest for the weary. We'll screenshot that. We'll throw it in there, animate for. This will also give you an idea how it's almost better to release straight to production because you can, it helps with organization immensely. Alright, let's go on to, that's the pretty one. That's the one that you want to see because it's pretty, and I need to also demonstrate the animation aspect of it, which it doesn't, the flat image doesn't do it justice. So we're going to take, well, here, let's do it like this, as you would. So I save that. Now we got your Grok 5. We're going to make our new Grok 5 close out this old script if it'll let me. It bogs it down. Even this little 2D graph is bogged down. It's barely able to close itself. Now we're going to do Grok 5 .py. And that should hopefully spit out this here. In the interest of time, we're choosing Grok 5 over this one, which is a higher resolution. But it also, if you'll note, it has ohm set to -1, radius set to -1, and more steps, which causes for it to take quite a bit longer to load. So this will be the last one I load for this demonstration in the interest of time. I need to come back and do a perfected version of all this, but this will at least get you an idea of how powerful this model of unified is. Because again, this is taken as a slice to show here. Only a slice of this is here. And only a slice of that, which is represented in 2D there, and only a slice of that renders here. So now our final render should show you the animated version of our spiral, which it's not a complete animation. It just shows you, as it renders, a static version of the render. So hopefully this will go fast. Oh, while we're waiting, so this will talk in some more about the slice of a slice of a slice. And then I also consolidated those two into one. That's where I started to attempt to create a morph. So this might be useful for somebody. I'll probably publish this also as copy paste. But that's where it would get what inspired the morphed axes. I'll probably just publish this also. This is a more primitive version of what I showed you prior. I use this to create that. But it's not, just because it's more primitive doesn't mean it doesn't have its usefulness for posterity, and it had some errors. give you an idea also for my workflow. And it sort of stipulates the reason why we have to have a different coordinate system. We need our own coordinate system, which I've developed prior, but it's difficult sometimes to give ChatGPT or whatever bot something that you've already developed. Just gonna go fast. I've got it's rendered now. I'll show you. And again, this is from, that's the 20 steps. So that's this one right here, which you can do yourself. That's this one right here, Grok 5. Being a slice of this, which itself is a slice of this. Is that Grok 5? Whoops. Yeah, that's Grok 5. Buttload of information is encoded in our net system. Anyway, take care. God bless. Happy 4th of July.